Good. Well, Devotional. Devotion is the name of the film that I directed for Depeche Mode. It was a registration of a concert during the Songs of Faith and Devotion tour, which was in 1993 to 1994. The film we made was filmed in 1993, which actually looks different than the 1994 concerts. I worked with Depeche Mode since 1986, initially on videos, then started to combine it with photography. And for the Violation tour I did some films to be projected on the back of the stage, but nothing to do with the stage itself. And then for the next tour, which was the Devotional tour, I was asked to come up with some ideas for the stage. Now, little did I know about stage design, and that, in a way, funny way, that really helped me, because I designed something which was very difficult to put together and very costly, and also very cumbersome for a band that tours. I went back to a very simple approach, although it was very ambitious, because I designed something which had two stages on top of each other. You can see here there's two levels. There was a main level on the, say, ground floor, as it were, which was Dave's stage, main stage for Dave, where he could run around. Then you have the top stage, where the synthesizers would be, so Martin, Alan and Fletch would be on stage, top stage, and the backing singers as well. Alan played drums for part of the show, and he would come down to play drums on stage left. Martin would play guitar, usually on stage right, although he also played guitar a few times on the top of the stage. I would then have video screens put in between the two stages. It was screens that were 8 foot square, and there were 9 of them in total. And on top of the top stage, there were another 2 massive screens. So all in all, we had 11 screens, and the projectors were all underneath the stage, but they were also used just for pure colors. It's very complex to edit all this. I did 8 songs, which was also quite a lot. And then you have to imagine that for 8 songs, you have at least 9 screens per song to fill. So that's a lot of editing you have to do. And we ended up in the end in the editing screen with 11 different looking TV sets or monitors, and trying to see if it actually all worked. So I totally underestimated, I think, the work involved. There's influences there of Warhol, I'd say, with the colors and the repetition element. Gilbert and George, again, because of the boxes, in a sense, with the black lines. Hieronymus Bosch, and I guess some images that come very natural to me. It was a very long tour, and because it was so expensive and unpractical, in a sense, to move it all around the stage, halfway during the tour there was a decision made to simplify things and to make it just one stage with one screen. And I re-edited all the footage, the projection footage, into something that would fit on a single screen. The accent was really placed on the asymmetrical element, and big chunks, or big pieces of film, small pieces of film, and to make for a very interesting composition. We also made 2 tour books for both legs of the tour, and the first tour book for the first leg came in a beautiful cover. Took it out, the band on the back, a religious icon on the front, and it was very much about the religious aspect of it all. We photographed this in a monastery between Los Angeles and San Diego. I think there's some very strong pictures in here. The logo, which was also painted by me, and the photographs were done by me. There's Dave in the church, and some writing by Chris Bond. And it was quite a fast photo shoot, I think. It's just a few hours. So it's some relaxing shots and some more reflective shots. It's a very nice picture where Martin is very small, with the candles. And I printed it with a black background, so it obviously was quite a serious look for a tour book. But that's always it was the color of Depeche Mode in a sense, black. And it's also something that at the time was very fitting with my work. And with Depeche Mode, it has always been my goal to all the extra things, to make them really worthwhile. Not like throw away things to basically to make money. This is the second book for the 1994 tour, and on this book the accent was on the screens that we then created for the single screen. These are all drawings of work in progress. As you can see, these are the drawings for Walk in My Shoes, where it's going to walk this way and that way. And inside the photographs we did during the tour in South Africa, combined with work in progress of the projection for the second leg of the tour. I'm still really, I guess I could say I'm really proud actually of the stage and of the filming as well. The filming was done mostly with long lenses, which I like, and I've used that since again on the last concert tour I did with Depeche. Although there is some use of a crane, I'm not keen on, and in a sense I wish I hadn't, but it's there. Some people really like this, but I think it's used too much in most concert films, and hence it's an area that I'm not really usually interested in. The other thing I like to say about the film is it's quite dark, and the reason being that I wanted the projection footage to be as powerful as they could be. I wanted them to be very bright. So in order to create the feeling they were bright, of course I brought the lights on the band down as not to overpower the screens. I guess that's most of what I actually can tell you at this point, and I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you like the extras that we put together on this DVD as well. I think it's absolutely worthwhile to look at something that was done 11 years ago. In this case, Depeche Mode played fantastic. It was quite an intense tour, and I think the visuals were really strong. So it all stands up still after all that period.